Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of classic Walt Disney live action movie and a bunch of Walt Disney classic animation movies. Okay, so today I'll be reviewing The Strongest Man in the World. Okay, so this is part of the Dexter Riley trilogy. I didn't know until the other day that this is a trilogy. Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, Now You See Him, Now You Don't, and The Strongest Man in the World. Okay, I grew up with The Strongest Man in the World, and the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes in my childhood, and also The Bedford Executive. Okay, I read that The Bedford Executive, were part of the Dexter Riley trilogy. Now, you don't have to watch all three of these movies in order. They're like separate. Movies, but they take place in the same universe. You know, Medfield College with Dexter Riley, played by Kurt Russell, and you got Joe Friend. He played Dean Higgins. Okay, Joe Friend was in McHale Navy. But okay, and then a lot of the things, Dexter Riley, a friend, come back. A lot of the other teachers come back. Okay. Um, so yeah. Okay. Um, now this one, I think like all three of them, something happened. The Medfield need money, and Dr. Riley does something, and like invent something or something miracle happens, and able to do something like a miracle or something, awesome or something, what you call it, and able to get Medfield out of jam. They go into a competition and they win money. Like one movie, they go try to get a competition for like 100,000, and then another movie only 50,000. Okay, and it's just for their mortgage or something, and they don't win, then I get where they lose the school or something. I don't know. Okay. Um, so in this one, Dr. Riley accidentally invent the strength formula, and the other kid, one of the other Dr. Riley's friends, he thought it was his vitamin that he used for his and his cow that he was giving his cow, and when Dean, Dean Higgins was yelling and stuff, and he slammed the door. Some of the test tube got spilled and mixed in Dr. Riley's formula, and that's how it was made, and then it was put into the into the cereal, and then one day he was eating at his friend's house. I guess he lived there or something. Okay. Um, Skylar, the guy with the red hair and had a little dog in this movie, and when he was eating Skylar cereal, quickly crunch cereal, and the cereal started popping after you take one bite or something, and blows smoke, and what does after that? Dr. Riley goes, I don't want more of your cereal. He goes, that's okay, and then he set it down on the floor, bowl of cereal, and give it to his dog. Okay, and so yeah, okay, and So, uh, so yeah, this one out of the three, one of my least favorite. Uh, Most of the Walt Disney movie, the classic old Walt Disney movie from this time period, I can watch and have fun even if it's really good or really bad, cheesy. Um, okay, cause I grew up watching the Walt Disney movie in my childhood, and and to be honest, if Walt Disney came out with a box set of the anime movies or the classic live action movie, I would probably buy it. Okay. Um, okay. Um, um, okay. Even though this is a not a very good movie, it's better than a lot of movies that come out today from Walt Disney. Okay. Um, okay. Um, so A.J. Arnold, played by Cesar Romero. Well, he's the guy that was in the other two, Computer War Team 2. Now you see him, now you don't. Out of the three, his best performance out of the three was in Now You See Him, Now You Don't, because he robbed the bank, Invisible. He got the car Invisible. Okay, so yeah, to me that was his best performance out of the three movies. I was a little disappointed after I found out that this was a trilogy, and I'm like, well, if it was a trilogy, it's actually rivaling the trilogy. Uh, I would like to think this one better for Executive, being like a fourth movie and took place in Medfield College with Dean Higgins and Skyler come back. A lot of the kids come back. The professor come back. Okay, um, but um, yeah, but in this one it takes a while before A.J. Arnold showed up. I'm watching. I'm like, when A.J. Arnold to come back? Cause he's one of the reasons why I like some of these movies. Part of the trilogy. I like his character. I like Dean Higgins and Dr. Riley. But this movie is cheesy. I wish they would set up the plot better with the drink formula. Okay. Um, in a stereo, and then you have one thing where they get Skyler because Skyler think it was his vitamin that he put in the cereal and it fed it to the cow, and so A.J. Arnold kidnapped him and his chauffeur, whatever his name was, I think Cookie, and take him to a Chinese restaurant, and they put him to sleep, like brainwashing him, hypnotizing him, and they put like a needle in the head, and then one guy goes, when he's asleep, he will tell him, and then when he wakes up, he will not remember none of this. Okay, um, so yeah, uh, so it's kind of corny. I think like the funniest part of this movie is at the end when they do like the last 20 minutes of the movie when they try to do like the lip wiping contest, and you have all the muscle guys, and they all look like Chuck Norris or Arnold Schwarzenegger or Claude Van Damme. They're real big and muscular, and then you have all guys that real skinny, and the announcer like I don't know, we're having a white lifting contest or a cereal eating contest, okay? And the one kid tried to lift like I don't know how many pounds, but that like 400 or 500 pounds or something like that, and when he does, his arm stretches out like Mr. Fantastic. I'm like, wow. It's funny, but It's too cheesy, okay? Um, so yeah. So the, when they before that competition started, they were eating the cereal, and all the kids think that they got the string formula, but Dr. Riley knew that it didn't work. So he had to go borrow Dean Higgins' car, go to the lab, get the formula, and when he does, AJ, Arnold, and the gang tried to get it from him. He go back. He lift like 1,100 pounds, cause that's the only way how much he can lift to beat the other, and they win by only 1 point. Cause the other team been whipping their butt ever since Dr. Riley went and tried to get the formula. And basically the movie over. Okay? So not a very good movie. Okay? Now I can sit here and tell you I had a lot of nostalgia for it. Because, I grew up with it in my childhood. But this is not one of the better Walt Disney movies from this era. Okay? I can name you some other ones that are a lot better, but this is not one of the better ones. Okay? Now you see him, now you don't. It's a lot better. And uh, an F. Okay? I'm not gonna sit here and every time I review a classic old Walt Disney movie from 30, 40, 50 years ago, I'm not gonna give it an A plus or B plus. I'm gonna be honest as I can. And there's some of them that I've seen like 1 or 2 times in my childhood, but I haven't seen in a long time, so I probably won't review those. Only the one that I remember or have on DVD. Okay, so that's it, and until next time.